If you can't control your mind, you have zero chance of controlling your life. Zero chance. What is good? Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you did, check this out. The last couple of weeks, month and a half, it's been crazy, dog. It's been crazy. I nearly got straight up robbed. Then we had a death in the family, so I had funerals and shit to attend to. Then I did get robbed. My car got stolen. Then I got it back, but it was written off. Then, only just last week, my girlfriend went on a 72-kilometer run and straight up nearly killed herself from over-exercising. She worked out too hard and her body started shutting down. Crazy. And still, with all this stuff happening, I have held my character, I've held my word to myself, and I've continued to be the person that I want to be. Most people would let all these things be reasons, let all these things be reasons why they stop doing what the fuck they need to do. And I never got it. I never got it. If you want to be something, if you want a life, and it requires you to do things, requires you to be someone, which it does, why would you let things stop you from being that? They don't intentionally do it. They just can't control their mind. Their impulses and their feelings mean so much to them that when they try to make the right decision, the impulses and feelings come in, say, maybe not, and then they go off and do another thing. So if you can't control your mind, you can't control your decisions, you can't control your actions, and therefore you can't control your life. That includes money, relationships, what your body is, if you're healthy or not, everything. If you can't control the one thing that you can actually control, which is your mind, the thoughts you have, the feelings you feel, it's all you. People say, oh, I can't control my feelings. They're your feelings, bro. They're yours. You can't control your feelings because you haven't taught yourself and showed yourself that you can control your mind. Once you can control your mind, you can control your feelings. The feelings are just feelings. They come, you observe them, they don't serve you, so you choose something else and feel something else. That's what it is. So all these areas in life, your family, your money, your body, how healthy you are, all these things, you have no control over if you can't control your mind. And the thing is, in times of adversity, when you have a life problem, when you have something going on, that you say, damn bro, this made shit way harder. Which I don't even think this stuff does. Everyone was so caught up about the stolen car. Oh, you've got such a good attitude. Your car just got stolen. Yeah, because I can't do anything, bro. The car's gone, who cares? You know? Everyone just lets themselves get caught up in things. Oh, you should feel down about this. Oh, you should be stressed. So they're stressed. So they're down. It doesn't serve me. Because I have actual control over my mind. Actual control over my decisions. If I tell myself that I'm getting up at 4:30 in the morning, I get up at 4:30 in the morning. If I tell myself I'm working out tomorrow, I work out tomorrow. Most people can't even hold their word to themselves. So if they can't hold their word to themselves, how are they going to get anywhere in life that they want to? They're not. Because they say, okay, I'm going to do this thing, and they don't do it. Guess what? You're right where you were before. You're not in the direction, in the decision that you need to be at. But in times of adversity, when problems come our way, people look at it wrong. They think they've been cursed. Oh, my car got stolen. I'm getting screwed. I look at it as a test. I say, if this thing happened, and I can still be who I want to be, then that just empowers the person that I want to be. It gives me more power. If I submit to it and become weak because of this thing that happened, the next thing that happened, that will be in my head. When a thing happens, give up. Instead of when a thing happens, get better. And then that's the only thing that's going to give you belief in your life, that's going to give you confidence, that's going to give you worth, is when things happen, you hold your word, you hold your character, you stay strong, and you move through it, instead of submitting to it and letting it crush you. Because now you have a receipt in your head for your whole life that this thing happened and I acted like this, instead of this thing happened and I acted like a bitch. You have that forever. And then when you need motivation next time, when things get hard again, because they will, you look back for a second, you say, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, and I didn't fucking quit. So this thing, I'm just not going to quit. Because it gets better every time when I don't quit. And it gets worse every other time when I do. So I'm going to not quit. And just keep doing what the fuck I need to do. And keep being who I need to be. Your adversity in your life, most is caused from your inability to control your mind. But the ones that aren't, that is outside of that, things that actually happen from the outside, you still have a choice of how you react to it. You still have a choice of how you're going to act during that time. That's all up to you. Your feelings, your impulses are just there. They're always going to be there. Just like how they say, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's identifying fear and then overcoming it. You're going to be fearful. You're going to be sad. You're going to be angry. You're going to be all these things. But it's up to you to observe them and say, being this doesn't serve me right now. So I am going to be this. And you do that through little things, through big things. You hold your word to yourself. When you say you're going to do things, do it. When you say you are going to not do things, don't do it. You build confidence, you build self-belief, and you'll build power over your mind. Then your mind will know who is in control. It's the observer of the mind that's in control, which is you. You are not your feelings, you are not your impulses. They are just human instinct. They're going to be there. The observer chooses how they're going to act during times of impulse, during times of feelings. You say, oh, I'm going to stop drinking. Then the weekend comes around. One of the boys asks you to come drinking. You're like, oh, I don't really want to tell him no. Like, he might stop being my friend, blah, blah, blah. That's the feeling. That's the impulse. Then the observer observes those feelings, observes the situation, and said, no, we said we were not going to do this. It is way more valuable for me to hold my word to myself so that I build strength, so that I build belief in my word, rather than submitting to my impulse and feelings and going to have a drink with my friend. That's what it is. Not a lot of people look at it that way. Oh, it's just fun, like it doesn't matter, this, that. Yeah, but you just taught yourself you're a pushover. You just taught yourself that you fold even under a little bit of pressure. What about when there's going to be a lot of pressure? You're going to fold before it even happens. The little stuff matters. And if you know you fold, if you know you quit, if you know that when it gets a little bit hot, you're out, you can't respect yourself. You can't hold yourself to a standard. So then, we can't respect you. We can't. Because when we push on you a little bit, you fold every time. Everything is from within. Everything. Your self-belief radiates. Your self-respect radiates. Your confidence in yourself radiates. Everything. We feel it when we're around you. And if you don't got it, we ain't giving it. I fucking love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.